Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Elias Dell and thank you for checking out this video. This one's going to be pretty exciting for me and hopefully for you as well, but we're going to dive right into it. Today I got in the mail my new laptop. I went with the M1 MacBook Air and I'll be doing a quick unboxing, I guess live reaction, and then I'll be setting it up, and I guess that should be it for this video, but I do plan on making a couple more videos about this device and seeing how practical it is for making videos, especially with my two cameras I got going on here. Alright, and I am currently coming from a desktop Windows setup with a dual monitor going on, and this will be a bit different. Now I have used MacBooks in the past, but not as my main driver, and this one in particular I'm excited about with the new M1 chips. I've seen a lot of reviews on YouTube and Twitter and people talking about it, and it seems like it's going to be a great machine for me. Now, the only thing that I had to get in addition to the computer was one of these. This particular brand, don't know how to pronounce that name, but it's basically a Thunderbolt adapter or a dongle. With this computer, I think it only has 2 or 3 USB-C or type ports, and no room for any HDMI's out, SD card readers, USB-A or anything like that. So this should help out with that. It comes with a HDMI, an additional Thunderbolt 3, a USB-C, a card reader, and a USB 3.0. So that should be pretty cool. All right, so I'm pretty excited to get this thing open. So let's go ahead and do that, get my live reaction, and we will see what else we can do. Oh, okay. While I'm opening this, I am working on a new setup with this way this video is framed. So if you've seen any of my other videos or this is your first time, please let me know how the setup looks. Is there anything I can improve on? It's taking forever to open. Gotta let it do it naturally. Alright, so here we go. Now, I don't have a case for it, but I think I have one coming in very soon. So I went with the base model. M1 MacBook Air. It looks like I got the space gray version. This one comes with 256 gigabytes of SSD internal storage, and oh, this is nice, beautiful. I love the packaging. And what was this? Like 8 gigabytes of RAM, and M1 processor and stuff. So now I have a little bit of experience with these, not this exact M1 model, obviously, but before this one came out, me and my fiance actually got a MacBook Air that came in 2020, but it was the Intel version. So I'm gonna have 2 MacBooks, and I'm actually excited to kind of test out and see which one is, well, I guess the M1's gonna be better, but I want to see how much of a difference it is and if it was worth the purchase. English as the main language. Yeah. Press the return key. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this thing up real quick, and then I will be right back with I guess some first impressions. Alright, so as I'm setting this up right now, I did just want to say real quick that the keys feel really nice to touch. It's also super cold on the frame itself because it's cold outside, I'm assuming. But I'm really liking the space gray of it. It looks really nice, and I haven't really had a chance to do much on it except for set up the account, but even the screen just looks really clear. So I'm super excited about this. I have an iPhone. I'm on iPhone 11 Pro right now, so I have some experience with the Apple ecosystem, but I'm not super well versed in the MacBook space, so I will have to do a little bit of research and experimenting and familiarizing myself, but I think I'm excited for it. The biggest thing that I'm curious about is I'm currently an Adobe user, so I use Photoshop, Lightroom, and Premiere Pro for most of my work, and being that the M1 chip, I've heard that it's optimized for I've heard that it's optimized for Adobe software now, but I know that the Apple system, they have their Final Cut Pro and also DaVinci Resolve, and I've heard a lot of good things about both systems, so I'm going to try out what I'm familiar with first, but I am willing to try other programs if it's going to be ultimately a better experience. I think right now my main concern, other than getting used to this MacBook, is going to be ease of use in softwares and speed. That's like the top 2. Alright, and one more thing I want to point out real quick is that since I have a lot of stuff on my iPhone and on the Apple ecosystem and stuff, like iCloud for example, I am also excited to see how seamless it is for things to transfer over. For example, I've seen a lot of people who make reviews on the laptop also having iPhones, and they can copy notes over from one tab to the other, and copy and paste from one browser to another, and it just works super seamless, I've seen, and that is something else I think I'm going to be excited for. This is actually a really nice surprise because I had today off and I work tomorrow, and I wasn't expecting this to come until tomorrow, so I thought I was going to be making this video this weekend, but this is kind of exciting. Alright, while this is updating right now, I did want to talk a little bit about this guy, the Zemu Pinge, or Zemu PNG, I don't know. See if it'll focus. So it looks like it will take up both of the ports on the left of the computer, but I mean it expands it with 2 more, a SD card reader and a couple of USBs, so I don't think this could be an issue. Honestly, I think it might be more practical and beneficial than anything. Alright, well, I guess all that's left is to go ahead and sign into all of my apps and make sure everything's updated, and then start familiarizing myself and customizing my my desktop on the computer. But first impressions, it looks great, it feels great. I think the size of it is, I think it's going to be perfect for me. To be honest, I'm actually used to using 2 24-inch monitors dual side by side, so it will take a little bit of adjustment, but I have on trial and on periodically used our other 13-inch MacBook Air, so I'm familiar with the form factor and being able to port it around to downtown or out of town or anything like that. I think it's going to give me a bit of a boost of inspiration, to be honest, because most of the time that I'm out with my camera or anything, I'm like, oh, I shot a photo or I recorded a video, now I have to wait till I get home, and then I gotta import it, and then I gotta organize it, and then I gotta upload it into the software, and then it's the editing, and then everything. So I think having a laptop to port with me anywhere I go will actually help out the process of that. So I am excited for that, but I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Hopefully it wasn't too long or too boring. I am excited about this, even though I may have not shown it. But I expect a lot more videos coming from me with this computer and other stuff. And actually, as soon as I finish this video, I am going to be opening up a box of Brothers of Legend, the last Yu-Gi-Oh box set from Konami. If you're into Yu-Gi-Oh, stay tuned. I'll just make some more videos about that, and we'll see what we can do. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like and subscribe if you want more content like this, or more content in general, I suppose. All right, that's it. Bye.